School. One of the few buildings a majority of people just don't like. The other ones being prison and the White House. Subscribe to get an A plus on every test. Now, it's August, and summer break's ending soon for many of us students. And you know what that means? It means 3 hour shopping sprees with your mom, who's obsessed with getting every goddamn supply imaginable. Like, when in the world would I need a spare backpack for my spare backpack? I'm not a dumbass. You know what it also means? Waking up at 7 a.m. after a whole summer of sleeping at 2 and waking up at 2. Because I swear, every first day of school, I just come into school looking like a goddamn conehead zombie, straight out of Plants vs. Zombies, running off of nothing but the will to get through 9 months of this. But your troubles won't end once you get inside the classroom, because I swear, every teacher's just got some goofy ass icebreakers to do. Like, I remember this one time back in grade school when I was just a little jit, where the entire day was taken up by one teacher just giving out some random ass papers to fill out. And for context, the younger grades like the one I was in at the time were just one class, one teacher all the way. So we would have to deal with this sort of stuff every year until we hit 6th grade. That was 7 years of the same ass first day, again and again. Because I swear, after like 2nd grade, it would get kind of pointless because there's like a 0.1% chance of the teachers actually looking at your surveys or whatever. And don't worry, because yes, you will have to fill one of these out for every goddamn teacher you meet. And if they don't make you fill out a survey, don't be happy because there's a 99% chance they're just going to hit you with a KO move to every introvert. The dreaded sentence: get up and say 3 fun facts about yourself. Finish him. KO! Oh, and don't forget, even if the workload may seem light, like, okay, this work don't seem too bad, it's pretty easy, that's until you get whooped by the next day containing double the amount of work, which is, unless you have a chill teacher. Oh yeah, let me go over some teachers that you will see during your first day. First, you got Mr. Boringson. He's just the generic teacher, nothing original or surprising about him. Then you got Mr. Yapperson, who will just spend the entire class presenting a PowerPoint about his whole ass life story. Like, we do not need to know about how your grandma fell down 2 flights of stairs at exactly 7:27 p.m. on November 28, 2013. Next, we got Miss Survey Sun, who will be a lot of the teachers you'll meet, at least on the first day. She's the one who will give you a whole ass novel of questions to fill out, which, by the way, she has no intention of looking at. Then you also got Mr. Might or might not like children under the age of 18, Sun. He's the type that if you ask him, hey, I'm new here, I've got math with Miss Annoyingson first period, where's her class? He'll just direct you to his office and try to do some freaky stuff, bro. And by the way, there's also a 60% chance he's over 40, has a BMI of also over 40, and is just an underqualified PE teacher who's just there to look at the girls playing sports. And lastly, we got Miss Chillinson. Like, she's just the type to just do blookets and cahoots and shit until the class ends and give you like 1 question for homework. And that's not just for the first day. Like, Miss Chillinson's whole ass curriculum is just a boatload of nothing, maybe a cahoot now and then, but her class is just super chill. Like, you could probably sleep through it and she wouldn't give a damn. Anyways, going back to the sleep schedule thing, you will be absolutely cooked for at least the next week. It is not a 1-day thing, trust me. Because your body ain't made for that. Like, one day you're sleeping at 5 a.m., the next day you're waking up at 7. Like, come on, at least make the first day shortened by a couple hours or something. Like, I don't know what teachers expect us to do over the summer break. Like, nah, we don't sit inside studying calculus and reading Shakespeare and calculating quantum physics and shit all day. Unless you're that type of kid, aka the one to remind the teacher about homework. By the way, if you're that kid in middle school and you're going to high school, be prepared to tank a lot of damage to your skull. Because the instant you remind the teacher about any homework, at least 5 textbooks are going to be launched like missiles in Iran, straight towards your head. And once you get home from the first day, your trouble still ain't over. Because either your parents are going to be nagging at your ass, asking questions for like 8 hours, or they're telling you to get off your damn phone and get to work. And Once you think it's all over, once you head to sleep, you realize in your dreams, in your bed, oh shit, I'm gonna have to go through 9 more months of this again, bruh. Fuck.